Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Remnant from the Ashes. It's a third-person shooter slash a little bit... you can go melee in this game, but for the most part it's a third-person shooter. It's Souls-like, made by the people that made Darksiders 3, Gunfire Games. Also, I guess technically there were a lot of the same people that worked on the Darksiders 1 and 2 games as well, before the dissolution of Vigil and THQ and so on and so forth. They had gone on to form Gunfire Games, made Darksiders 3 last year? Was it last year or was it only a couple months ago? Man, time flies, I don't know. And so they've also been working on this game, and it's a lot of fun. It's 3 players. It's kind of organized like Diablo, where there's like a little bit of a loot grind going on, but for the most part it's like the same, like very specific weapons, I guess, is not procedurally generated in that regard, but I know some of the enemies and some of the locations are slightly procedurally generated, some of the objectives, but so far I haven't really felt it. It feels really solid, it's a lot of fun, and I appreciate the fact that you can make your own character, even though they actually are, like, voice acted slightly throughout the game. And so I'm going to be playing solo for the first, like, 3 or so hours of this game, and then hopefully I will be joined by my...
This looks like it was important.
Co-commentator Shell for the rest. We'll see how it goes, but I'm personally really looking forward to playing more of it because it's so fun, and I hope you guys enjoy this just as much as I have.
What can we do when our last hope fails? That you must discover. Our last hope sailed this sea before you, in search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations. An end was found, or so we thought, when the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home. Only the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned. Your journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shroud. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our warrior, face what lurks within. When our last hope fails, another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
I wonder how much... I'm curious if I should have my controller ready. Well, I guess it's ready whenever. Session will be joinable after completing the tutorial. Well, that's fine. Okay, so immediately stamina bar, health bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, quick slots. So we got melee, no gun, alt to crouch. And I was kind of hoping we'd have less just like busted, less busted like modern structures. I don't know. I absolutely adored Darksiders 2. Because it had some of the most unique, like, visuals of its time, kind of, sort of. I mean, it was mostly just, like, fantasy and demonic stuff, but it looks really nice. And I was kind of hoping Gunfire Games would move towards that. Maybe we'll get to see more of that as we go through this game, but, like, they don't do post-apocalyptic Earth that interestingly, except for 3. 3 had some, like, really nice tree bits. But still, I love it when they go off the walls, and, immediately seeing, like, Effectively, sub-Fallout 4 level visuals of just, like, scrap buildings. It's like, no, I want to see the fancy. Anyway, consumables offer temporary aid that can be found in the world when purchased from merchants. Consumables automatically be equipped. Okay, so press 1 to use the healing item. I guess we might as well. I am injured. So no immediate Estus, just healing items. Okay, so it's a heal over time, too. Maybe there will be an Estus. As a slow... Oh! Homeboy's got a ranged attack. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna turn on my controller. At least this part seems like it's probably controller worthy. If it will... Okay, there we go. So that's dodge roll. That's attack. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Can I get up through here? Nope. Doesn't look like I'm supposed to go that way. Okay, so we do actually have a run. This is the way I came, though. Maybe there's something to destroy in this room. Oh, yeah. I guess less destroy, just more like door to walk through. Hi. Well, I'm liking the enemy design. That's all you got. It's very, I mean, obviously natural. It looks like twisted, like, tree monsters with glowy bits on them. I'm pretty down with that kind of style. It's not just like generic demons. Though the generic demons that Gunfire can put together for Darksiders 3. They were pretty good. Doesn't look like there's a lock-on mode. Which is odd. Love how the UI immediately switched to Dark Souls layout. It really did. Is there something here? No, it just looked like there was a glittery. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Hello, you look spooky. Oh, you brought friends. It brought friends, but it didn't stick around for the party. Probably for the best. I'm very wounded. Well, there's something in there, but... okay. Let's wait for it to do the chuck, and then we'll go for the hits.
This ain't good.
Well, yeah, that ain't good. I was really hoping I'd have more of like a lunge to my hits so I could actually clear the distance while attacking. Sadly, no. Well, shoot. Actually, there's a lunge attack when you're running. So I just need to sprint in. I also need to not die. That's a nice conditional. I'm not betting on that last part. I hear another person. At least I hear a gun. Can I has gun? Can I has heals? would have been pretty fun if they made you make a character, and then...
Hang in there.
Hurry
You're gonna
up,
be
Ellie!
okay.
We got company! Move! Move!
If they made you make a character and then just killed it off immediately and then gave you a different protagonist. Some games do that. It would have been fun. And the Dark Souls subversion. I do wish that they give you the classic impossible to beat boss instead.
Awake. Hi there.
Oh, good
Whoa,
lord, it's a
take it
gremlin
slow.
child.
You got hurt real bad. You don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
Who are you?
I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could.
Who's the commander?
Oh, Commander Ford. She's in charge. Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Wriggler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back.
Was that Mark outside?
Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place. I'll see you later.
I mean, the voice acting for the kid ain't terrible, but boy, like, we're getting better at avoiding Uncanny Valley with adults, kinda, sort of. Kids? Oh, God, there's like a handful of games where I think children have actually been modeled well, and the rest they look like creepy gremlin people.
Well, well, look who's awake. You put up quite a fight outside our gates.
Who are you?
I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the root have you.
I'm trying to get to that island tower across the water.
No one has been in that tower in a very long time, but you've got no chance of getting there in this storm. Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what. You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
That is some of the stiffest lip sync I've seen in a long time. This is why I like games like Ashen, where if, like, yeah, if you don't have the budget for lip sync and, like, nice looking faces, just get rid of the faces. It's just, you don't need them, actually. Surprise, surprise, just give your characters blank, like, weird, like, wooden doll faces, but make it look real nice. And no one will well, some people will probably give a shit, but, like, I loved it. It looks so nice. Anyway, what can I do?
First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here.
Where's the reactor?
The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here.
Seems easy enough.
Nothing around here is easy. Watch your back. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs about your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the root. You do this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here.
Anything else around here? I apologize for pointing out shortcomings. It's partially my job to point out when games could, like, do better in case a developer watches and is like, oh yeah, that's probably a good point. Because, like, I like realism in games when it looks amazing, but, like, well, I don't know. I guess this is probably one of those games that's just going to fall under the umbrella of Euro jank. Even if it's trying to be more than that, I think I think it's just going to go right in that category. Remains to be seen if it's going to be really good. The combat seemed relatively nice, like Hordes of the Fallen, but like less immediately crashy. A little bit faster? We'll see how it goes. Anyway.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
Did you help me?
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your, sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. Think I remember Ace mentioned she found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor. Good luck down there.
So do I have my sword? Nope, I still got my face. Maybe who do I talk to about my sword?
Power being out has everyone on edge. Not to mention all the root out there.
You lost?
I want my sword! Ooh, those are cool looking things. Maybe there's another character in the back here? No. Out here. Over here. Out somewhere? Let's see. Wander, get somebody to play this with you. I'm gonna see if it's good before I try and recruit anybody else, honestly. I know Shell might be available. Well, Shell would be available, seeing as we don't have anything else to immediately record together. But she doesn't really play a whole lot of Souls-like, so it'd be pretty rough to throw in a really hard one.
Hey, I got my eye on you. Don't try nothing.
I think I might actually have to fistfight my way through this. That's disconcerting. Really? Because, yeah, there's two characters in this room. And then that guy. Yeah, alright, no sword. Let's see. So, inventory traits. So, no trait points available. Character, equipment. Let's see. And I don't have any of the pre-order items yet. Alright, whatever. Going this way. Nope. A little mini-map in the corner is hard to navigate with.
You picked a hell of a time to visit the ward, friend. Hey, friend. Reactor's just through that door and down the stairs. Keep your wits about you.
It seems disconcerting and bad.
Damn it, Les. Where are you? I swear, if you try scaring me, I'll... Ugh.
What? Where the hell did you come from? You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you?
Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
I'm looking for the reactor.
That right? Well, you found it. Starting that relic could mean trouble, though. So, you ever start a reactor?
Nope.
Well, it makes a lot of noise, for starters. Lucky for you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
Oh, select your archetype. So, Scrapper specializes in close-range combat and melee damage, armed with a devastating shotgun, sturdy repeater pistol, a massive scrap hammer. Scrapper is the best when it comes to their, best when close to their enemy. Their mod Hotshot imbues their ammunition with fire, giving it a chance to set enemies on fire. Ex-Cultist. Well, that's a bit of a background perk. Or, descriptor, I guess? Not perk. Anyway, Ex-Cultist specializes in mid-range combat and support. Armed with powerful coach guns, sturdy repeater pistol, and deadly scrap hatchet, Ex-Cultist controls the mid-range with their excellent burst damage. Their mod, Mender's Aura, casts an area of effect heal that gradually restores the health for all teammates. And hunter. Long-range combat, armed with an ultra-precise hunting rifle, sturdy repeater pistol, and versatile scrap sword. I read that as wood, and I was like, what? The hunter excels at taking out targets before they get too close. Their mod Hunter's Mark marks enemies, allowing the hunter and their teammates to see targets through walls. Also increases crit chance against marked targets. Honestly, I'm probably gonna roll Ex-Cultist just for the healing.
That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
And I just got a shit ton of random achievements. Can I actually use stuff then? Okay, so Vigor, Endurance, Spirit. A mod power generation. Inventory. So do I have any different weapons? Looks like this is going to be a bit of a gear treadmill. Oh, that's fine.
Get up there and start the reactor.
So toggle weapons. How do I switch to melee though? Oh, I see. So if I'm not locked on, it'll be melee. Well, this will be interesting. I don't play a whole lot of third-person shooters. At least I haven't recently. And where is it? Oh, it's this thing. And trying to do that as a Souls-like is either a recipe for actually a pretty good game, or not so much. Wow! That is the Fallout font, 100%. Anyway, unauthorized use of this terminal is prohibited. Refer to blah 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 before proceeding. Spacebar. That... They didn't... They just... Initializing reactor. Probably should have read the rest, but whatever. Heavy lock-on. Might be best if I roll keyboard and mouse, though. So no hip fire necessarily. But that might not be so bad. Okay. So what is this? Random scrap. Headshots certainly seem to make a difference. What? God damn it. Lady's just like, I am very pushy right now. Well, having a gun certainly seems to also completely roll these guys. Right, I forgot. They do actually have a ranged weapon. Probably take that semi-seriously. Though again, shooting them in the face solves problems. Where are they even coming from? Because I don't actually see where they came from. They just kind of spawned.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I can sometimes hit things. Why are you just here? Well, it's certainly a lot less difficult. Where did I get my heal aura ability?
That's it. The reactor's back on.
And cannon ammo. That's not what I'm using. Okay, kill the remaining root. Is it just this guy? Ow. Okay, so the answer is fire hurts, even in proximity. Probably obviously, but still.
I gotcha!
I did it. Saved your ass, too. Hey, don't feel bad. We're alive and the power's back on. I'd call that a win. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the need some help out there discount.
What the? Why are we up here now? I am confused. Definitely Eurojank. But not bad. Like, obviously, kind of running and gunning, little awkward, little slow, but it's not terrible. Main character has a voice. A slight personality, but not like a major one. But like, we actually do respond to people, which... that is a selling point for me. Okay, so apparently the font is Fixis, which is not a Bethesda-specific one. Which, yeah, I kind of figured. If I was a game developer, I'd probably try and stay away from particularly popular fonts, just to avoid the comparison. Eurojank is rarely bad, just janky. Now, I've played some pretty bad Eurojank. Like, some really bad Eurojank. This just doesn't seem like it. Mechanically, I'm most reminded of Elex, honestly.
Around here. You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
My mission's more important than the risks.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah? Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
I'll try.
That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this. Not many people can keep their spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble could keep you for death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. But that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it.
Why are you being so nice?
Because the rest of the world ain't nice. Gotta help balance it out. Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. Good to see a new face around here.
Okay, Dragon Hearts can be used to replenish lost health. There's a limited number of uses before its power is depleted, and they're replenished after resting at a checkpoint, or after dying. Well, there's Orestes. Sweet. Let's see. So are you the other person to talk to?
Been a while since I was in a fight like that.
Never mind. We do have limited ammo. That's not something I'm a big fan of. Hopefully it's not like a huge issue along the way. Sometimes it is with these games, and sometimes they give you plenty as long as you're not like being terribly inaccurate. I think I was doing fairly well there. Obviously a lot of people would be like, no, your accuracy is shit, and I would be like, eh. But as far as things go, I don't know. I'm liking this so far. It's real tempting for me to just like buy a spare copy, send it to Shell, and then send her through the tutorial so we can meet up.
Glad to see you got the reactor running. And I see Reggie gave you the dragon heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
You mentioned the founder of Ward 13.
I suppose his notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way.
I'll take what help I can get.
But I doubt you'll last long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
Okay, I don't know why I keep looking around for, like, extra stuff. There's nothing there. Exploration should be done outside in the actual world as opposed to this hub. I wonder how much exploration I'm going to be doing. Hopefully lots. Hopefully the level design is just as confusing and elaborate as Darksiders 3 was. I'm trying to think. I think I stand by Darksiders 2 being my favorite. They definitely cut corners, but it was by far the more interesting one. It just, the plot wasn't as good, and the characters weren't as good. But I think that's also just because the big demon guy, what's his face? I think they also lost, like, Mark Hamill and some other people from Darksiders 1 to 2, and that was a bit of a hit. But as far as, like, gameplay and level design goes, Darksiders 2 was my favorite. I don't know. Anyway, hi. Every time.
Hey, friend. Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Okay, so looks like this has got a hefty crafting system. Okay, rigs can upgrade your guns and armor with materials found in the world or by defeating enemies. Upgrading your guns and armor is essentially keeping up with the increasingly difficult enemies of the game. So we can upgrade the coach gun, which I haven't used yet. Does a boatload of damage compared to everything else. Okay, so I can upgrade the scrap hatchet for a little bit more damage. What about my armor? Well, my current stuff is max level. I think I'm gonna... Let's see. What does it require? Iron. So I can only upgrade one thing. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put it into the repeater pistol, at least for the time being. Oh, R for advanced attributes. Wow, that's... I mean, that's actually not too confusing looking once I start looking at it all. Either way, I think I'm going to put it into the pistol. Hard choices, halfway there, push it to the limit. These achievements need to chill out for a bit.
Alright, hey now, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you've got. There you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
I like how he just gives us a cultist hat. And it's like, so what kind of cult are you in? End of the world? Doomsday? Cthulhu? Any of the other Lovecraftian mythos? One of the nicer cults? Anyway. Can you even spare the supplies?
It's true. We don't have much, but you did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out with the augments for your gear. But, stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
Sup?
So you're the stray Ford was talking about.
What'd Ford say?
Said we should get you equipped for the city. Doesn't make sense to me, giving away good parts for nothing. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler, got it? I don't upgrade trash.
Got it.
Alright then. Let's see what we're dealing with here. This'll help keep you on your feet. Along with anyone else fool enough to join you. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, weapon mods are used to augment the power of your ranged weapons. When equipped, the weapon generates mod power by inflicting damage upon an enemy target. Power meter is full. Press F to activate the weapon mod. Some weapon mods activate immediately. Others activate an alternative fire mode for the weapon, allowing you to shoot powerful projectiles with devastating effects. Weapon mods can be equipped by going to the inventory screen. Okay. I was kind of hoping the weapon mods would actually change how your guns fire to begin with. And then you'd have just, like, class abilities. Oh well. It does sound like we're going to be able to mix and match, though, which means the starting class we went with is just a suggestion. And it's probably going to be something that we can switch out freely whenever we want. Okay, and back up to Commander Ford. Really wish she told us what to do, then was like, hey, by the way, you should go get stuff from these people. And then you should go Because I've gone up and down these stairs like several times. They could have at least, well, I guess I could have taken the shorter staircase now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work. I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running.
And if this blows us all to hell?
Well, here's hoping it doesn't.